Very well, welcome to the Macca's Footy Festival. Look, everyone's just sort of clapping, thinking, oh, this is exciting. It is exciting with an asterisk, and the asterisk is Carlton's just running 10 minutes late. Hey. Messenger shooting, just telling you. We had a discussion and we think, oh, would people rather know? And I said, yeah, let's go tell them. I don't think you're going to get booed. They're still coming. It's great, it's good, it's great. They'll be coming. They're just coming in about 10 minutes' time. So relax, enjoy the sunshine, sing the song. Hang on, what's going on here? Why is there an Essendon supporter in this long line of Carlton supporters? I'm not saying they're going to boo because there's no booing at the Gather Round. They're just cheering for it is Gather Round. You like Patrick Cripps? Yeah, that's probably fair enough. It's as good an answer as anyone's going to give. If you're on the Patrick Cripps queue, that goes for a bit longer as well. It's unbelievable. Good to have. So you're going to meet Patrick. We don't even know if Patrick Cripps is coming. I hope he is. And we just had Lockie Neal and Dane Zulko from Brisbane, and we've had Luke McDonald and Nick Larkey from North. So we know there's going to be some great players. We don't quite know who they are, but we do know they're running 10 minutes late. It's better to run late today than it is to run late on Saturday afternoon. So we'll have a chat with them as they're coming. Thanks very much for your patience. Having a look at you, it doesn't look like you're going too far anyway, so I reckon it'll be okay. There's plenty going on here tonight at the Macca's Footy Festival, so please make sure you go and see and play with all of our wonderful activations and our partners that are involved. Macca's are here, NAB are here, Toyota's here, Rebel's here, Coles are here, Chemist Warehouse is here, Toyota, Schweppes are down the end with their Solo Lemon Mango, so go and stay there. And of course, for the next generation, if you'd like to have a little health check, the Shane Wallen Legacy is set up at the back for our diabetes and heart checks as well, a bit of a health check, so please make sure you head down there. We've got in contact with Government of South Australia and just got involved with the Shane Wallen Legacy. It's really important if you would like to go up there and check as well. We've got a Fremantle supporter over here. Oh, in fact, we've got a couple down the back. Not sure the next 10 minutes is for you, but that's okay. It's great to have you, and it's Gather Round. We're all coming together. Don't tell me there's another Bombers supporter here as well. You two are obviously too young to remember 1999, but that's fine. Everyone in the queue will probably remind you of it. So the Blues are coming, hopefully less than 10 minutes away. As soon as they're here, we'll get them on stage, we'll have a quick chat. More importantly, get them down to the autograph stage so you can meet your favourite player. Thanks very much for your patience. Back to the Blue Baggers very shortly. Here we go, we're here. Welcome to the Macca's Footy Festival, great to have you. Great to have supporters of all of our 18 teams, but have we got some Blue Bagger supporters here? I mean, admittedly, you sort of knew the answer and you've been waiting for about 45 minutes, which is fantastic. The boys are here. The plan just took a little bit longer, although we do have a former mayor of South Australia who's joining us as well. So, let's get him out here. Let's look at the big screens. It's the Carlton Footy Club.
Keep advancing our club. We take forward with us that our team, our community, our family is about uniting people, bringing joy and elevating others. A team that inspires surely not one but many future generations. A A team that is living, breathing proof we are indeed stronger together.
Blue Baggers, can you please welcome the Carlton Footy Club up on the stage? Adam Chera, Blake Akers, Ollie Hollins, Matty Kennedy, and Orazio Fantasia. I reckon, being a South Australian, Raz has been put in the front seat.
Yeah, I've been thrown under the bus here.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. And, well, Chad's got thrown under the bus, and the boys are very, very happy just taking a seat at the back. Matty's just said I did it last year, so he's done. Gather round. Great to have you. And you were here last night because you're catching up with family, and of course I mentioned that we had a former Premier of South Australia. It's about as close as we get to Raz. Great to have you here. Welcome home, but also good to have you in the Blue Baggers gear.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nice to get home and got a home cooked meal from Mum last night, which was special. So yeah, good to be back in Adelaide.
Just have a look out here, mate. We have got Blue Baggers that stretch for about 250 metres around from the autograph table, which we'll be at shortly. What's it like being part of the Blue Bagger family and wearing the famous old dark navy blue?
Yeah, it's incredible. The support you guys show, you always come out in numbers, and no matter where we travel, especially Adelaide, we know there's going to be plenty of noise. So we definitely don't take it for granted. We can hear you out there, so make sure you bring the noise this Saturday, and we'll get some redemption from last year.
It's such an interesting concept, Gather Round. What have you spoken about going into Gather Round? You're playing against another unbeaten side in Freo. You're playing at the Adelaide Oval on a sunny Saturday afternoon. It's a different sort of concept. It's a great one from a fan's point of view. What's it like from a playing point of view?
I think from a playing point of view and what we've spoken about throughout the whole pre-season and definitely the start of the season is that we want to be a strong home and away team. So no matter where we're going, if it's Adelaide or Brisbane or Perth, we just want to play a consistent brand of footy, and we felt like we've done that for the first 3 weeks, and hopefully we can continue that this weekend.
Absolutely. Now we look out. There's a couple of Fremantle supporters who are here before. We know that Freo. Hey, come on! Like, you've dobbed them in, mate. At least let them concentrate on what they're doing. So childish. We know we're playing against Freo. So Carlton, Freo, both unbeaten sides, both going in with plenty of confidence on Saturday. What does it mean to you guys going into this game? And it's still only worth 4 points, but it might be worth just a little bit more than that. It's an exciting concept for Saturday.
Yeah, it is an exciting contest. Obviously, they've had a great start to the year as well, and I think for us, every week we want to focus on ourselves and bring our strengths to the game, and really backing in our style of footy. So yeah, it's going to be a fierce contest. I know Blake likes playing the old mob a heap, just so do I. So yeah, it should be a really good spectacle.
But when it comes to it doesn't actually matter who you play, does it? Because you just rock up on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whenever you're told to play, and you just got to be ready to go, because every side can beat every other team. We know that.
Yeah, 100%. The comp's so even, especially this year. Like, there's no easy games. Yeah, if we don't bring our style of footy and our brand, it's going to be a tough day. So yeah, throughout the week, our training, a lot of it's focusing on what we can bring on our strengths, and yeah, that should take care of the rest.
It was interesting. I mean, 4 weeks ago, all of a sudden, second quarter, 6, 7, 8 goals down to Brisbane. We didn't think we'd be sitting here with the Carlton Footy Club 3 and 2 absolutely flying going into Gather Round. Footy can change pretty quickly. What was the talk about amongst the pre-season, and what is it now and looking forward over the next few weeks?
Oh, I think pre-season we were always confident on how we were going to be able to perform, just getting everyone fit and healthy and getting there. Against that Brisbane game, yeah, we were down, but we were very clear on how we wanted to play and just stuck to that process, and I think that's been our focus for the last couple as well, and moving forward, that's what we want to be. So a process-driven team. If we know we can bring our style, like Ches said, and play the way we want, we can beat anyone.
Growing up, no doubt you would have been Footy Park that you would have loved playing footy at, and then Adelaide Oval, now the new home of footy here in South Australia. We've got a Bomber supporters just down here, although she wanted to meet Patrick Cripps, so I was a little disappointed. But the old...
Probably hates me as well. So.
No, there's no hate. It's Gather Round. There's no hate. This is bringing everyone everyone together. But footy does take you in lots of directions. We're not talking out of school, we're just chatting at the back. This is your 10th or 11th season of AFL footy. It can take you anywhere at any time.
It can, and my third team, and I'm absolutely loving it here. But we're lucky to 11 seasons is a long time, and you're grateful for that because I think the average is about 3 years. So to be here and playing still is it's pretty special.
I know, Ches, we don't have the captain here, but everyone loves Paddy Chris. Even the Bombers supporters lining up to meet him. What is it about the captain everyone loves? What is it about the number 9 everyone just thinks this guy's unbelievable?
I mean, he's a selfless player, but not only that, he's a selfless leader. He really leads from the front for us, and the way he carries himself day to day. He's not only trying to get himself better, but he's trying to get everyone else around him better. And you can see in his eyes just how hungry he is to get this club back to playing finals footy, which we did last year. We go even further and hopefully win it all. So obviously it's unreal to play beside him. I'm sure the rest of the other boys will say the exact same, and it's really inspirational to watch day to day and then play with him on the weekend.
Speaking of gun midfielders, you got one who's a former one as your coach. What is it like having Michael Voss in charge? You obviously want to impress him because he's your coach, he's your leader, but you also know what he's done on the footy field. He's been there and done that. What does it mean to have him in charge of all the boys day in, day out, especially on match day?
Yeah, he's been great. Obviously, we're in his third year now under Vossi, and you obviously know what he's achieved, and he's definitely that aura about him. When he speaks, we listen, and his ability to be a strong leader for not only the group but for the club as a whole. Over everything we've been through the last couple of years, it's really been able to keep us on track with where we believe we can get to, and we go in real confidence every pre-season, every week. Under his guidance, so we definitely love it.
Is he a bit scary though? He just seems a bit scary from the outside. What's he like?
He's the exact opposite. I think the way he played, he was that tough and brutal footballer. Obviously, we can't play like that anymore. Any bumps like what he did, you'd get 10 weeks nowadays. So, but he's really caring and empathetic leader, and so really builds strong relationships with all of us. And I think that's why we all love playing for him.
Well, how are these pests going at the back here? And this is unbelievable what you've got to put up with. I mean, I thought you would be a very happy team. Everyone at Carlton's just together and going in the right direction. Your president just walked past before in a t-shirt. No one knew who he was. I'm very happy that when you're the president of a winning side, it's all very good. You can see him. So I'm sure he's here somewhere. You'll be able to see Mr. Sayers. He's everywhere. Just so you boys know, he's everywhere. So it's good that you're wearing the right gear. Don't want to say anything about your t-shirt, Jess, but what is it like? I mean, obviously there's a good feeling amongst the group. Every club says it, but you can actually, sometimes you can feel it. You know that when you're turning up to training, you want to do the work, you want to do it together. That seems to be the feeling at the moment. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, we've got a pretty good, what we do for a living. Like we come to work every day and play footy and spend some good time with each other. So I think last week was a really good reminder of that, of just how good we have it. And I think that really showed in the way we played. We smiled, we had fun. And that's the way it should be. That's what footy is all about. So the more we can bring that joy every day to work, I think it's going to help us grow as people and as players, and hopefully it continues to show in our football.
And these two are probably top 2 pranksters at the club. They're always up and about.
Pranksters is a nice word for it.
Yeah,
I don't mind. But you speak of last Friday, and we talk about Gather Round, bringing everyone together, but Good Friday, playing footy on Good Friday alongside North Melbourne Footy Club. Yes, you want to get the win, but we talked to the North boys before. I mean, it's more than just footy, isn't it? This is why we play the game. If we can bring a bit of awareness and raise some money for Royal Children's Hospital, it's really important.
Yeah, it was a massive round, and I think it was done really well. And just as I said before, a reminder of footy can put smiles on faces whether you're having a good time or struggling. So it's a powerful thing, and even this round, Gather Round, being able to collate many fans from different fan bases, having a good time together. I think that's one of the powers of footy, and something that we're really lucky to have.
All right, so we're one of the later additions to the Carlton Footy Club, so I'm going to go to you for our footy festival quick fire. Just some quick, from what you've seen and what you know, who is the most annoying player on your list?
Annoying? I'm not going to be quick. There's no real annoying. I think everyone's pretty good.
You looked over your shoulder though before.
At the sheriff. He's looking at me. I won't say anything.
Who was the coach's pet?
Oh yeah, Chesley's right up there.
He's pointing over his shoulder. Oh. You've got a microphone, Ches. It still works.
So Matt Kennedy or Mitch McGovern. That's fair.
There's still a lot of fingers pointing at you. Who would you never lend your last bit of money to?
Yes, Blake. It'll be gone in about 3 seconds.
Who would you... I know you all get your own rooms now, which is fantastic. Who would you not want a room with if you went on
Tom
a trip?
DeConning, by far.
Any reason?
He farts and they stink very badly.
Probably Probably just finding out a little bit more about our players than we needed to. So if we ever see him in space on a half-forward flank, now we know why.
Correct. It runs away from him.
Always good to know. Which side, this will be an interesting one for you, Raz, which side do you enjoy beating the most?
In the Essendon or Port? No, I think, playing against the big teams, Essendon, Collingwood, Richmond, all those big teams, it's nice to beat those.
Mate, it's great to have you. Can we have a big round of applause for our Carlton Footy Club boys for being here and joining us? Look at this, all the boys down the back are very happy because they've just got away with one. However, what we are going to do is ask for our lads to make their way down to the autograph stage. Now, we've got a wonderfully great organised line. Can we please try and have one thing you want to get signed, because we've only got the guys for a limited amount of time. So if you can have one thing that you would like signed, choose whatever it is. The boys have their Sharpies. Matty's going to lead the way down. He's going to show a bit of leadership for the first time today and take his way down there. Great, David. Thanks, Chaz. Well done to you, Chaz, as well. Let's have one thing to get signed, because that way we can get through as many people in the queue as we can. So look after your mate who's behind you and further back in the queue. That'd be awesome. Have your thing ready to get signed. Try not to spend 13 minutes getting your camera ready for a photo, because that also annoys everyone who's further down the queue as well. Just remember, you may be at the start of the queue today, but tomorrow you may be down the back. So let's look after everyone who's further down the queue if you can. The Carlton Footy Club are here for a little while. Don't forget, Swanee supporters, of which I see a few already. Swans are going to be on stage at 3 o'clock, Crows at 4:30, Eagles at 5. Everything's subject to change. It's all part of the Macca's Footy Festival and Gather Round, a festival of footy. Please go and meet your favourite Carlton player over the next little while. We're back with more Sydney Swans players coming up very, very soon. It is time, and this is very exciting. Can we please welcome onto the stage some players from the Port Adelaide Football Club? When you come, Dante Vicentini, Tom Scully, Hugh Jackson, Ollie Lord, Dylan Williams, and Trent McKenzie. And we've got Ollie's going to come and join us. Trent's going to join us at the front as well. Great to have you, boys. All right, Trent, you're up first, mate. The microphone's right. There we go. Beautifully done. Have a look at this. I mean, obviously we're in Adelaide, but how good's this? Having all the power supporters coming out big game tonight. Great to see so many Power supporters joining us.
Yeah, it is always great to see the Port faithful come out. As you said, we've got a big game tonight, so hopefully we can get the W and go from there.
Well, how you feel, mate? You've got the boys behind you. They're very pleased that they didn't have to jump on the couch and have a chat. And this is what Gather Round's about, coming out in front of the fans. Doesn't matter who you barrack for, doesn't matter where you're from. It's footy, brings us together.
Exactly right. I think everyone's excited for the weekend, and hopefully it starts off good tonight against the Bombers.
Big game against the Bombers tonight. We know that your season's going well, but you're just always worried about the next game, and the Bombers have looked pretty good. We know there's a bit of red and black in the crowd as well. What's been talked about during the week?
I think we know with the Bombers that they're always pretty tough, and we had a couple of close games with them last year. I think both within a kick. So we know they're going to come out hard, and hopefully we can do the fans happy.
Trent, you played footy for a while, certainly at this level. How important is it to worry about what Port need to do, what you guys need to do, and how much is on the opposition? Because there's always opposition analysis, always probably too many meetings you think as a player, but how much do you worry about who you're playing, and how much do you just need to worry about playing the Port way?
Yeah, well, I think as Ollie said, Essendon started off pretty well, and we did get challenged against them last year, so we did a fair bit of work on them early on in the week, but we're pretty confident in our structures and the way we play footy that we can get the job done, so a bit of both, but mainly on how we play.
When it comes to playing against the Bombers, has Dan Houston just been taking you through some goal kicking drills over the last week or so?
He has been actually, and he's got up a few highlights which we've all seen plenty of times. But if the ball's in his hands, then we know it's going to be a good result.
I was going to say we can make fun of it, but it's a fairly heavy kick and at a fairly heavy time of the year for that. What's the coach like at the moment? Kenny, he's signed on again. We knew that from last year in August, which has been fantastic. Great to have that continuity. What's he actually like behind closed doors?
I think everyone in the four doors loves Kenny. We've got a really close relationship with him. Extends to the wider coaching group as well. I feel like we've got the personnel there that can really push us forward, and we're all just growing together as a group, so it's really nice.
Who did you barrack for as a kid growing up?
I was a Geelong supporter.
Geelong supporter? Whereabouts are you from?
From Melbourne.
And you barrack for Geelong?
Yeah.
And then what's it like putting on the power colours? Because as soon as you get drafted, this is it. This is who you're in. You're 100%. All in.
Yeah, bleed teal almost, pretty much.
It's going on. Bleed teal. I don't mind that. No, this is why we got him in to have a chat. This is exactly why. He's just at the back going, I could have done this, I told you. Trip, what message have we got for the Port faithful? They all want to catch up with you. They want to have a few autographs, but it's early in the season. It's been good so far, but still need to keep getting those wins, as you said. What message have you got for the Port faithful?
Yeah, well, obviously it's good to see them all turn out today. That's all we can ask for. A lot of crowd coming out to our games and making some noise, and hopefully the boys will do you proud. But we all appreciate the support always.
And it is different from a few years ago out at Footy Park. It's completely different now. The sound in the stadium and knowing that every week you've got a huge crowd, that's got to mean something to you as well when you're doing the hard yards during the week. It's great to know that you've got that support.
100%. I think we can all agree that there's no better feeling than never tear us apart before the game, and no other team does it in the competition, so we're so lucky to have that, and it's definitely out there. It's definitely an advantage.
If you haven't heard it, it is absolutely unbelievable. Trent, this is what we call, very quickly, just to wrap it up, this is the Footy Festival Quickfire. Think about your teammates. Tell me, who is the most likely to Google their own name?
Dylan Williams.
He's always going to pot someone behind him. We know that. Who's the most likely to be the next Prime Minister?
Prime Minister? I'd say Ollie Wines.
Yeah, that's probably a fair guess. He's probably the most likely to get the votes as well. Who is the coach's pet?
Definitely Zach Butters.
Who? That's probably no surprise either. Who is the most annoying teammate?
Probably Zach Butters again.
Are those two combined or are they completely separate?
Separate.
Separate? Okay, that's good. Who should you not lend money to at the club?
Tom Cleary is in charge of our fines, so you don't want to lend him any money because you don't know where it's going.
That's tough. Who should you steer clear with on a inter-season trip?
I don't know, I reckon everyone's pretty good. Probably me.
I was going to say, if there's no one else, I'll let you chime in here. Can we have a big round of applause, please, for our Port Power Boys? Great to have them here. So everyone knows logistically what's going to happen. We're going to send our boys, if you can go now if you like, lads, we're going to send you down to our autograph stage. Please have one thing to get signed. Be it a jumper or a hat or a t-shirt, whatever it wants to be. But if you get one thing signed, we're going to get through as many people as we can. Because we know that well, we're all busy later on, is going to footy. Brisbane and North are on the big screen down there. We're going to reset this stage, and Battle of the Bands is coming. So, if you want to watch the footy, it's down on the super screen down by the river.